We are here with one of my favorite people in the entire world. There's a lot going on with Kristin Harris and what is happening. Tell us about what you're doing now.
I'm so excited to reconnect with you and for you to see what's happening here in Richmond. We know each other from Komen. I think we should probably share that. I used to be executive director of Susan G. Komen, Central and Eastern Virginia. And Melissa was with us at Race for the Cure every year. It was during that time that I couldn't unsee this unmet need in the cancer care space for wraparound services, what we call integrative cancer care. So this is psychosocial support, wellness programs, including exercise programs, educational series, and community building that support the cancer patient, survivor, their family members, caregivers, and oncology healthcare providers through the cancer journey.
Now, if you know Kristin, you know she is not one to just sit there and watch things happen. You decided to take matters into your own hands.
So we went in search of a beautiful place, a place that was home-like and nature-based where we could provide these services and this wraparound care and support. And we found it. In partnership with the City of Richmond, Department of Parks and Rec, we now are so blessed by our community to get to be in this space at Blanton House. So in this room, and the one you see behind us, we have support groups, we have mindfulness coaching, music therapy, we have community building activities like lunch bunch, supper club, book clubs, lunch and learn series, where we have some of our experts from Massey Cancer Center and Bon Secours, HCA, who come in and speak to different topics that are important to cancer patients, their families, and caregivers.
Now, you and I both have something in common where breast cancer is a genetic part of our lives and something that, I think a lot of people go through where, you're born into this and it can be for anyone, whether it's genetic or not. But why was this super important to you?
Melissa and I have been together through a 10-year journey. You were with me when I was diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer in 2016. And so this is now 9 years later, and I'm just so thrilled to still be here, to be doing this work, working full-time, even though I am still in treatment and just started a new protocol. But what we also share in common is a family history. And so Melissa and I have had a chance to learn together, and that's why right now I have my sweet niece sitting next to me as the next generation represented in our family story.
Now, tell me about the advances in technology and something very cool that's been happening for y'all.
So just this week, we kind of have breaking news in our family. I was diagnosed, or we identified a genetic mutation for me called CHEK2 after I was diagnosed metastatic. I'm the fourth generation in my family to have breast cancer. So we knew I was high risk, but what most people probably don't realize is only 10 to 15% of breast cancers come from an inherited mutation. The other 85 to 90% are just spontaneous mutations that happen in each of our bodies. Mine is one of those inherited versions, and every person who has a parent or a close relative, but in this case, a parent with a genetic mutation, has a 50% chance of inheriting that. Just this week, my brother, my niece's dad, was tested to see if he carried the same mutation that I do, and he does not. He tested negative, and what that means is that because he doesn't carry the mutation, she can't inherit it. And for the fifth generation in our family, we do not have the same risk that every generation before has had.
That is amazing.
It's really exciting.
The technology that has changed and the medical advances, why science is so important and why the work that's being done for breast cancer research really, really, really matters is it does stop that cycle. In our family, my aunt, we're a BRCA family, and so my aunt's children, they have been going through IVF treatments where now they can isolate the gene and make sure that their children are born without that being an issue. Now, again, of course, they could still get breast cancer, but it's less likely, and I just think the advances are amazing. So to everyone who's been a part of raising money for cancer research, it makes a really big difference.
This is huge, and as we start to develop precision care within our healthcare systems and the treatment modalities, learning what that microenvironment, and that might be the mutations that you're born with, and in my case, the mutations that exist in my tumors, all converge with the treatment modalities that are available to us. All of that becomes part of your unique prescription for care. And this is why getting tested is so important for families who maybe have a risk. Whether you're a patient or a family member and you want to learn more, come see us at Blanton House.
How do we find you, Kristin?
You find us online at cancerretreatcenters.org or on all the socials, so Instagram and Facebook.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for the amazing work that you do.
Thank you for having us, and thank you for being part of our family story for so long.